We are one step ahead. Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is too loud. What's up, y'all? There's a couple reasons why I'm doing this stream early this morning. Because, this is not something I usually do. I usually like to do regular videos and usually do the podcast on Monday or a special occasion like last night. Horizon Forbidden West gameplay. But I also wanted to test something right quick. So please bear with me. But what's going on, y'all, for the few people in here? What's happening? Sean, so what's up, bro? We want to talk about what's going on, what we're hearing, what we're seeing on Twitter regarding, some of the things that are being said about Halo Infinite. With, Horizon Forbidden West looked really good yesterday. It really did.
Definitely.
But it seems like, for some reason, people start throwing Halo Infinite under the bus. Now, I understand the console war. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up? MJ Rodriguez, Gregory H, Jermaine Morgan. Yeah. What's up? Islodor Baines. Right. Is this like, yeah, it's live, brother. It is live.
We are live.
We are live. Hey, hey, man, let me know if you want to get in here, bro. Like we're just talking. We ain't gonna be here long. We're just talking about some of the things we're seeing on social media, and also, I do want to talk about Halo Infinite and also Horizon Forbidden West. That was a very impressive gameplay demo yesterday. But you know how it is. It's always the same. People started throwing Halo up under the bus. Xbox versus PlayStation. You know how it is. So I do want to talk about that, and Sean wants to talk about it also.
Yeah, you know what's it like, boys. The console will never stop. Trust me.
Oh, so
never.
Aaron said my mic ain't working properly. What the hell?
Oh man, what's going on there, Rod, Newson, Glass, Rodriguez, Winter Soldier as well. But the thing is, like, one of the things I know you want to talk about. One of the main things is E3 is coming up, and we want our stream to be the best as possible. So this is one of the main reasons as well why we want to do the test stream. But we want to talk shit about what's going on Twitter as well. Halo's getting thrown underneath the bus. Sony State of Play with Horizon Forbidden West was a great showing. But the console will watch it like the Nick Pitt, and they're doing the same with Horizon Zero Dawn and what they did with Halo as well. So we'll get into it and see what's going on.
But now we have something truly special for you.
Yeah, I see what they're saying. I do sound like I'm in like a can or some shit. What the hell is going on? Yeah, it does sound.
Do you know what, Luca? Luca? If you want to, let us know.
Yeah.
So what to do? Unplug your mic and plug it back in again. Mute yourself. Just try that.
All right.
Just try that again whilst.
Yeah. Like, look, my mic. Sean said before, he's your mic sounds shitty. I was like, huh? Okay, let me see, bro. Okay, but I'm looking at the stream, Sean. The stream sounds looks fine. Let me
just let us know about the stream, Luca. Yeah, I said it before the pre-show. For some reason his mic sounds like he's in a toilet or he's taking a shit or something. But you know what Dirt's like anyway. He buys cheap water bottle. He buys cheap mics.
Do I still sound like shit?
I think you sound a bit better now. Talk for a bit.
Hold on. Yeah, let me press mute right quick and listen to it. Hold on, I use the Nextel phone. I had a Nextel phone back in the day. Hold on. Let me press mute and listen to myself.
Talk that shit, really.
You should go after Aaron. They find him before you do.
Yeah, just listen to yourself and see how you sound on the playback. It does sound a bit better, but normally you do sound better.
You sound like a muffled bitch.
What's going on, Joe? So let's make sure his mic's right, because obviously when we're doing this live
like shit.
Yes, it's still sounding a bit shit for some reason.
Oh my god!
Yo, it's too early for this shit. What are we doing?
Well, I have my reasons. But my mic, what's up with my mic, man? I never had issues with my mic. What is this? It's the same mic I always use. Everything is the same. What the hell, man?
That's the PC life for you, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god. Plus, I got this new PC and everything with the shit.
Did you update your PC yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh man, it might have done something.
Oh my god, man.
It's possible, bro.
Fucking bullshit, man. Oh man.
Do I still sound like shit?
Sound better now?
Oh wow, what happened? Now you sound amazing.
Do I sound better?
Now
I
you're
sound
back
like
to
my
normal,
normal
bro.
self?
You sound like darkness. How's it?
I sound like the darkness. The darkness is spreading now.
The darkness is spreading, everybody. Hit that like button.
Okay, let me hear this. Hey, yo, talk for a second, fellas.
Nah, it's fine. Your mic is... I don't know what you did. It must have been that black magic or something. But it's
Okay,
really
okay,
now.
here we go. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, everybody. We're back. We have 54 people in this impromptu podcast. Listen, I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm just really doing this because I wanted to see, because after yesterday's show, I still felt I'm sorry, let me cut it down. The stream was choppy, and I'm looking at it now. It seems to be all good because I looked at a YouTube video. They were saying using StreamYard, you need to do things differently because it's going to be choppy if you do it the way that I did it before. And looking at it on my phone, it looks great. It's not choppy. It looks smooth. So I wanted to make sure this shit was right. And listen, 55 people here. What's happening, y'all? What's up, man? I'm off on Fridays, so that's why I'm, just not doing anything. I usually get up early game, but I said, let me try this out. Let me hit up Sean. And yeah, so here we are, yo. So Sep, what's up, Sep? What's happening?
This looks like 55.
Oh, me always talking about the medium, bro. No, but listen, I did see. Hey, what you say, bro?
This looks like 55 unemployed people right now.
Oh, come on, man. Like, people might have different schedules, man.
Don't talk that shit to our viewers, Joe Hansel.
Yeah, Joe Hansel, you disrespectful, man.
Not everybody,
up,
bro. Listen, not everybody has a freedom like you in the jungle, bro. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn looks like my backyard. I love it. Everything.
It still looks a little it still looks a little.
It looks low res, but I don't think it was you. It was the stream.
No, but I'm looking at it on my phone. It's definitely running better than it was yesterday, but it's still running a little choppy. But it's okay.
We'll work through it, bro. We'll definitely work through
yeah.
it. This is the whole point of these streams, building up to one of the biggest E3 events this year. So we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll get it perfect for everybody who comes in.
All right, all right, guys. Let's go ahead and get to what we're here for. Like I said, it's not going to be long, just an impromptu podcast. So listen, man. We understand how the console war works. Of course we do. And yesterday I saw immediately after this great gameplay. It was very impressive, man. I'm not going to sit here and cap. It was very impressive. We knew the game was going to look great. Immediately after this showcase was over with, I went to Twitter and I saw, people already talking shit. People talking shit, talking about Halo Infinite. Like one guy said, what's that guy named? Take Him or something?
I'm not sure, bro.
He's definitely pro Sony, anti Xbox. I'm not sure who he works for, but he was like, Halo Infinite is in trouble. You're like, when are we comparing Halo Infinite to, like Horizon Zero Dawn? I understand they're two big exclusives.
A single player game as well.
Yeah. I mean, and
multiplayer as well.
Halo has anybody ever said, oh man, the graphics on, I mean, I know Halo 4 looked great, but people never really said Halo was this graphical showpiece. I mean, Halo 4 looked amazing, but I never heard people say Halo and graphical showpiece. Like, it's not known for that, right? Or is it just me, Sean?
No, I've mentioned many times, bro, especially with Halo has the artistic, style to it. But I said it, when it comes to the first-person games, I've said it on the live stream, I said it behind the scene, bro. When it comes to showcasing the game, I know Battlefield, Call of Duty do a great job, but a first-person game versus a third-person game, bro, I'll always put my money on a third-person game to show a beautiful set piece, gameplay set piece. It will always win over a first-person game, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you guys agree or many people in the chat, but people love seeing the character, bro. Whatever you want to call it, over the shoulder. Everybody loves seeing that character model. And what the character is doing whilst it's kicking ass, the gameplay, the mechanics, what the person is doing. Like yesterday with Aloy, what she was doing, climbing up the rocks using a zip line and all that bullshit flying mechanics. It looks amazing. First person, you don't get to see that. You just see that one wide camera shot, and it's never the same compared to a third person. But I know what you're talking about. A lot of people start putting Halos in trouble. $500 million, development hell, 5-6 years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but this is a console war. Straight up, bro.
Yeah, I understand the console war and like how things happen in the console war.
At the same time, I know you can't compare you can't compare both games because they're different genres, whatever. But I think that what they're doing is comparing the power of franchises. Sony against what's up? You hear something?
No, I was talking about what A-Rod said. First we had Xbox 2, now we got the broke man Xbox 3. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh shit.
I think they're comparing what is I think what is comparable, or you could compare, is the power who has better franchises. Right now, the rumor is that Halo is $500 million. I don't know how much Horizon is costing, and Horizon is what Sony's best 6 franchise, and is looking like that against Halo, Microsoft's best franchise. I think that's what they're doing instead of comparing franchises.
I'm sorry. One other thing is I think we don't have a confirmed date for Horizon. We know Halo's dropping this year, but we still don't have a confirmed date. So I think I think a lot of the guys have told let's just call it the ponies. I think the game's coming out against Halo, and I think that's what they're trying to do, trying to go head to head with Halo, and I think that's what they're trying to do because Halo's dropping this holiday. And because we don't have an official date for Horizon as well, they probably think it might be coming holiday time as well. And that's what they're trying to say. Halo's in trouble. And I think that's what they're trying to do as well.
But let's say both of them come at this year. Because Halo still, anything can happen, right? But I'm confident they're coming this year. But let's say Horizon comes this year too. Let's say the same month. Who do you think will actually do better?
I think it's pretty obvious.
To me, it's Halo, right?
Yeah.
But still, to me, it's an interesting matchup, like to see how it goes.
Well, Halo Infinite, Halo in general is a much more popular franchise, but it's a bigger franchise, I would say. So Sean has made a good point. Maybe I kind of misunderstood what was going on because they're both supposed to come out this fall. Obviously there's no concrete release date for either game, but they're saying both games are 2021. Okay, so maybe that's what people are saying. They're both big games coming out this fall, and that's what the comparison is. But at the end of the day, it is the console war, Sean. Like you said, it's console war. This is always going to be the case. People are always going to, compare shit, man. Well, I remember when some people was like comparing God of War to State of Decay 2 because they both came out in 2018, bro.
That's what it is, bro. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So like you're right. You're right about that, man. So
yeah, so
I don't know.
We can expect this all the time, bro. It's on both sides. Both guys will cap. When someone shows something good, they're gonna cap. Oh, this looks better than this. But with the narrative right now, I know Halo popped up, but what they're saying now with the Horizon, that 30 FPS game, 1080p, Halo's looking fat. Halo's looking fat. Dorito. No, you've seen the memes because that's both sides. So that's what you can expect. But I honestly believe that when they say Halo's in trouble, bro, that game is massive. Yeah. Even though I'm not the biggest fan, I know that's a massive franchise. And when that drops this holiday, I'm willing to put a bet on that. Horizon Zero Dawn, bro, not many games want to be next to that game. Trust me, because it's going to be on a lot of platforms, especially PC as well on top of that. Mm-hmm. So that game is going to be massive this holiday.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And but going back to yesterday's live stream, I can't. The game looks amazing, right? But I gotta laugh and like give credit to my Xbox brothers because look, they were out there still making memes. Even though the game looked dope, they were still making memes. That was actually funny as shit. Like that one that you sent.
I seen a lot.
That one that you sent was hilarious.
That was if you want to show, you can show it. That was funny though.
I seen a lot of Eloy like gaining weight and shit. Like
I know, you know what?
But she does though. She does. She looks like her cheeks a little bit fatter, but I like how she looks, bro.
Yeah, it's just they're going for the more realistic approach. But look, the game's still not out. They could still do final touches if the game's coming out in 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, man.
But the memes have been hilarious, though. Obviously, we knew exactly what happened last year with Craig Infinite, bro. That's it was hilarious seeing that meme. Now they're doing the same with Aloy.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you, man, the Xbox guys are fighting back. Like we always say, they're fighting back. Even though that gameplay looked amazing yesterday, they still found out that, like maybe her face looks a little fatter, right? And then they just ran with it, man.
That's it,
the
bro.
Xbox guys ran with, which is funny shit, man. But this, like you said, this is a console war.
I saw a comment like, maybe she got her period. That's why she's bloated. I'm like, oh my god.
Come on, bro. Who said that, bro?
There's somebody in the comments in one of those. I'm like, oh my god.
It was funny because last gen, man, we wouldn't even say nothing. We just been like, oh, damn, that game looks amazing. And this but most of the people that I saw said the game looked amazing, which it does. But it was funny. I don't know if you guys, let me pull up some of that shit, because I don't know if you guys seen some of those pictures, those memes of Aloy, but it's hilarious. Let me pull up some. Hold on. So yeah, man. Hey, Sean, man, how many people we got in here, bro?
We got 106 people. Wow, man, on the
that is amazing. I'm still.
I have
a kneecap.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Every time you come in on the live stream, especially on Mondays as well, supporting the channel, talking that shit on Twitter or in the chat, bro. Respect to you guys, man.
Yeah, man, they really. Let me find some.
By the way, if somebody get offended when I said unemployed people, I was joking. I'm glad that you're all here. I mean, I know people are, at home, working at home, things like that. I just woke up.
Yeah, so let me show you.
Before you go there, can you send Luca a link? She might just pop in when she gets like about 20 minutes to half an hour. She might just pop in later.
Of course.
That's awesome.
Of course.
Like from Avengers.
She said she down? Oh, she said she down?
Yeah, she goes. She'll probably get about half an hour and she'll come in.
Okay.
If she manages to get on a break. She's at work at the moment, but she goes, she'll have a short break and come in for a bit, talk that shit.
Oh, okay. So let me show. I just had it up. Oh shit, I had to leave. I just had it up. So anyway, man, it's just funny some of the things the Xbox guys.
Send it now. She'll come in now.
Okay, I sent it to her.
Yeah, cool.
I sent it to her. So damn man, where are the pictures at, man?
I'll send it to you in the WBG.
Yeah. I'm send it to the Oh, here's one.
That's one.
Here's one. Yeah, hey, you send me the other one.
The other one's hilarious, bro.
I just thought it was funny how some of the Xbox brothers do shit like this, right? They said she's fat. She's fix fat Aloy. She's not fat, man. But I see this is her in the first one. This is her in the new one. I think it's hilarious, man. But at the same time, Xbox guys are
obviously she's older. Obviously she gained weight. That's fine. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know what would be hilarious? That in the third game she actually gains a lot of weight. That would be great.
Hey, what's up, Luca?
Hi. What's up, guys?
Hello, just stopping in right quick.
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up?
What up, Luca? How you been?
Yeah, I'm good. Not unemployed, just on a break. So
that's surprising. Normally you hit that shit, but Luca, if you don't mind, you disappeared for a few weeks. For a week or so, we couldn't get a hold of you. Was everything okay, or did you just this? We couldn't find you on Twitter or something.
I'll talk to you about it off air.
All right, no worries.
No,
I hope everything's okay. But so
yeah,
Luca, did you manage to watch the amazing state of play yesterday from Horizon Forbidden West?
Yeah, I watched the gameplay. I didn't show up like some other people did to the pre-show. I just waited for the actual show to come up, and it looks absolutely amazing. I personally think Horizon Zero Dawn is extremely boring. Like I was napping while playing, and I dropped it. But this looks really interesting. It looks beautiful. I'm hoping that the story is better because I might give it a shot then. So
that's interesting because most of us who played the first one actually dropped it because we got bored with it. So hopefully the pace in this one is much better.
No, I'll be honest.
The story hooks you up quicker because the other one took a while just to get to a good part of the story. I just dropped it once you got to the desert level. I'm like, I'm done. So hopefully this one is much better.
I didn't make it to the desert level.
Imagine that.
I was the only one that made it all the way to the end.
No, but I think it's just interesting. I've seen a lot of people said like they just dropped the game. So I'm like, well,
yeah, it's just it's extremely boring. And whenever I talk about, I don't necessarily mention how I feel about games that I stop playing very often. But whenever I do, I always get some pony galloping and like, you just hate PlayStation games. I'm like, tell that to my Returnal gameplay, baby, or my Demon Souls Platinum, or anything like that.
This woman.
Oh yeah,
She was the first one.
She was the first one I've seen.
I don't give a fuck about you. You other ponies. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Exactly. She didn't even beat it once. She beat it like 3 times.
Luca, obviously, she's the Xbox from the heart, but you know what? She's one of the first. She's one of the first ones I've seen complete Demon Soul and platinum it. So respect to that.
That's man. Listen, that's pretty impressive to platinum a game like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that damn Sekiro and Bloodborne, I was like, I can't rock with either one.
The thing with Bloodborne is that there's these things called chalice dungeons, which are extremely boring, and you have to go through the chalice dungeons in order to get the plat for Bloodborne. And I was just like, there's just no way. Like, I'm not doing that. And for Sekiro, I played it on Xbox. I'm actually like, I'm almost done getting everything, but I have to buy all the skill points, and I'm just like, yeah, I beat that game 4 times, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm done with this, you know.
I don't know how you do it, Luca. Honestly, you just when I hear you saying Demon Soul, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, not Sekiro, multiple times, you must be crazy. You must be crazy.
And let me ask you guys, because I saw the Almighty Spartan guy just came in, and he said, even though it's cross-gen, it does look better than Halo. I mean, bro, of course it does. But we haven't seen the upgraded Halo yet. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to look better than what we saw yesterday. It's 2 different types of games, obviously. Hey, but Luke, let me ask you this while we got you here. What do you think about some of the things we're seeing on social media? I saw some of my Xbox brothers yesterday making fun that the game might be 30 frames per second, but maybe on the PS4. But I think they will have a 60 frames per second mode on the PS5. But what do you think about that? You know, they're making fun of Halo, like she got a little chubby in the face. So what do you think about that?
These are some very petty concerns, I think. I personally believe that Horizon Forbidden West is definitely going to be 30 frames on the PS4, but for the PS5, it's probably going to be 60, or at least have a 60 FPS mode. And, you know, downscale to like 1440p or 1080p or something. Like, I'm not really worried about the frame rate on the PS5. I really doubt that they're not going to give people an option for 60 frames. And if they do, it's going to be a shock to me, because the backlash would be pretty immense, in my opinion. I've seen people saying they're not interested in playing any game that's under 60 FPS, which is shocking as well, considering people were fine with 720p 30 frames like 2 years ago. But whatever, none of my business, I guess. So it's just a lot of capping. I've seen people zooming in 3000% at those the screenshots or whatever that were on the screen during the pre-show, and I'm just like, guys, Horizon Forbidden West is going to look awesome. Like,
it is.
Horizon Zero Dawn looks awesome, so Forbidden West is going to look amazing. I love how colorful it is, and this whole idea, like, oh, Aloy is chubbier. I'm like, this is what? Who cares?
I think it's
funny.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's funny because I mean, I just say, because like, Luca, you've been in this community for a while. It's just funny to see the Xbox guys fight back after being curb stomped for so long, and like the zooming in 3000%. I've seen PlayStation guys do that before Xbox guys, but
yeah, I've seen it. Listen, I've seen all that stuff too. Yeah. And I'm not dissing anyone for choosing to fight back, but I've always thought that the perspective PlayStation fanboys take when it comes to a lot of this stuff is stupid, and it's stupid with the Xbox guys too. Yeah. You can fight back if you want to, but at least use your brain when you're doing it. Like, it's extremely easy to just fuck around and troll. Like, the other day I posted, I was like, I too only use my Xbox to play games. And and it's funny because like I had just posted gameplay for Returnal, and I was like, literally I was just fucking around. But it's true. I just play my exclusives on PlayStation, and then I play everything else on the Xbox. And I mean, I have a gaming PC now, so I'm probably going to transition to that. But it's like, my PlayStation, I love it for watching stuff. Like, it's great for media. The transitioning is like great for media. So I use it for that. But I also don't feel the need to like post about that stuff, because that's how I've been using it since I got it. And I think when people do that, like Brian Altano and Air Justin, they're just the fact that they act shocked at the response is weird to me as well, you know. But at the same time, it's like people shouldn't really care. It's not that big of a deal, and it's just their opinions. I know it's baffling to some folks, this idea that they just prefer Xbox over PlayStation, but like I've been saying this for years now, sometimes the people's primary platform is Xbox. It just happens to be like that, you know. Xbox is my primary platform because that's where the friends who I normally play with are at, you know. So it's not that difficult to understand. I know that people like to randomly switch it up, you know. I know that we had some people decide at probably the worst possible time to switch over to being PlayStation fanboys.
Facts.
And I'm just kind of like, damn, y'all should have switched when Zaire switched. Because at least Zaire had Crackdown 3 in his,
and Sea of Thieves.
I agree with you right there, Luca. I wholeheartedly agree. The timing of some of the switches was really baffling, huh?
But that's not
when I switched in 2013 or 2016 or 2017, they really literally had not a damn game or a studio announcement, nothing.
But that's the thing. We talked about this yesterday, and Luke, you're 100% right. But one of the biggest problems I said with these guys who flip flop is that they bash the PlayStation games first, and now they praise them games. Last of Us, the Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and these games, they bash them. Then they flip now. They say, "Oh, them games because I was a fanboy, I had to bash them." No one told you to bash them. You always have to criticize your platform straight up. The preferred platform. If they're doing something wrong, you call them out. Just recently, what happened with Xbox Live? What they tried to do? What did we do? We called them out.
Call their ass out.
We called their ass out.
I definitely feel. Listen, I just feel like, for me personally, even though like my primary platform is Xbox, I've always tried to be honest about how I feel about any of these games, you know.
As you should.
And it's like, I've said I love Bloodborne and I love Persona 5. Those games are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Returnal, despite, that traumatizing me for a bit, was a good experience overall. And I absolutely adore Demon Souls. Like I don't understand lying about games being bad because your preferred platform is Xbox. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like at the end of the day, I enjoy gaming, and these are the games I like. And I'm going to be honest about what games I enjoy. I don't have any interest in Spider-Man, and Horizon. Like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn is boring. But there's other PlayStation exclusives that are great. I personally have no interest in Uncharted or The Last of Us, but there's other PlayStation exclusives that are great. Now, for me, I don't really play any Xbox exclusives or quote unquote exclusives. I've played Gears is probably my favorite overall, but I think Halo is boring. I like Halo 5's multiplayer. I did a bunch of private matches with my boys, but overall, I think Halo's story is boring, personally, So it's like, if someone were to sit down and ask me, like, oh, well, what platform exclusives do you prefer? I'm like, well, PlayStations. But at the end of the day, I play on Xbox to play with my boys. And that's just how it is.
And I think that's absolutely fair, because even with me, I always say I love most of PlayStation exclusives. Like, the only one I wasn't that crazy about, honestly, was Horizon Zero Dawn. I finished God of War, Last of Us 1, Last of Us 2, all of their other big first-party exclusives. So I do like their games, but at the end of the day, like you said, I have my PlayStation 4 exclusives. I game on Xbox as my primary console. All the multiplats, all of the Xbox games, I just prefer the ecosystem. Like you mentioned, your boys are on the Xbox. My friends are on the Xbox. It's just what I prefer. I remember a guy, I went to a PlayStation podcast one, and he literally grilled me. Was like, dude, why do you like Xbox? Like, how dare you like Xbox? And I was like, wait, man. This is just what I prefer, bro. Why you can't see that? Why you don't understand that? I'm not saying Xbox is better than PlayStation. In my opinion, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I prefer Xbox over PlayStation. And he really couldn't fathom that. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like,
yeah, I mean,
are you crazy?
It's so weird, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's not the big of a deal one way or another. I don't understand the worship of these corporations. Doesn't make sense to me. Like, these are dope platforms, but at the end of the day, they're just pieces of plastic. Like, I can get liking certain games, but I don't know, man. It's just weird behavior.
That's the way it is. Twitter, with Twitter, social media, but the keyboard warriors as well.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. They love talking that shit. The dumbest shit they'll put out. Like I said, with these screenshots that's coming out, they'll do the dumbest shit and use it. And sometimes it does get personal. Look at you, and I'm sure you've been there. People send you personal stuff.
Yeah, I got caught an X.
Yeah.
You know, X insert sexually derogatory name multiple times. So people actually leave me alone for the most part now. For the most part, there's like the odd one out, but I don't know what it is. People just don't. They don't bother me anymore when it comes to this stuff. Who knows why?
It's because you're talking that shit. That's why, Luca.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, but that's the way. This is the console war. A lot of people got to understand, but like, if you get back to the topics or something, Luca, were you surprised that there was no release date confirmed?
Yeah, I was actually surprised by that. I was like, what the hell? I thought the game was coming out this year, but maybe not. Maybe they just. I don't know what's going on.
It's a difficult one
it still could come out this year, you know. But yeah. I was surprised not to even see a fall 2021 or anything. I mean, but even if it come out first quarter 2022, that's fine, man. The game is going to be fine, you know.
Maybe they're setting it up so they can give their people leeway just in case, since the global panorama is still technically happening. So.
Right. Yeah. Let me get a super chat from JD Gamer with the $2. Haven't y'all heard there are no exclusives on PlayStation? Oh, JD, it's too early, man.
Oh yeah, man. I'm waiting for Ghost of Tsushima to show up on that PC.
Luca, please do tell what type of PC you got.
Oh yeah, let me go look up my specs. Hold on.
I've seen it. It seems like a beast.
It is a beast PC. It's crazy though, because the PC master waiters were like annoyed. They were so annoying when I was just like, yeah, I haven't played anything on here, and they're like, what are you waiting for? Huh? What do you? I'm like, there's nothing I want to play on PC right now. Like, I know it's difficult to fathom, but there's nothing I want to play. And they were so annoying. I was just like, dude, leave me alone.
Oh,
you
know? Right. See, it's like I was about to get a gaming PC, but I said I am literally not going to. Well, I just got another PC, right? But it's not a gaming PC. It's a more capable PC. I was looking at some gaming PCs. I said, oh, that looks pretty good. That one has a 2080. That's all I need is like a 2070 super, because I don't really know. But then I say I'm not going to really get a gaming PC.
Yeah, let me find. I'm still looking for my specs. Hold on.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen it. We can talk about like the Uncharted leaks from the Sony. Sorry, my throat messed up there. I need some water.
Need some water, man. Need some water.
I need some water. 1 second.
Hey man, there are some people here I never seen their names before, so thank y'all for stopping by, man. So JD Gamer said, "Real talk, High Busters versus Horizon Zero Dawn. What looks better?" Well, I haven't played, obviously. Horizon Forbidden. Oh no, you said Zero Dawn.
No, he's probably talking about Forbidden West, but the difference is
Forbidden West looks better. So
I think Horizon Forbidden West look better. Yeah,
but the thing is, High Buster runs in 60 FPS.
It does. I mean,
60 FPS.
To be honest, both of them are quite beautiful. To be honest,
no, but Gears, it doesn't get the option. Is targeting 60 FPS straight up.
Yeah.
All right, I found my specs. Okay, so it is a AMD Ryzen 5 5600X 6-core processor with 32 gigabytes of RAM and a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070.
Yeah. That's
shit, Lucas. I'm pretty sure. I know you said you're not a big fan of Uncharted, but Uncharted 4 is coming to the PC apparently soon.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe you could try that 3070 might make up for it. It might give you a shot.
Yeah, I don't know that. I just have no interest in Nathan Drake's story.
Luca.
So
stop being a bot.
Listen, I'm good. I have no interest in that. But if like Ghost of Tsushima shows up on PC, I would pick that up. I mean, I'll probably still end up picking it up for PlayStation eventually. But
Ghost is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Luca, you like I said, you've been around for a while. You know, you've done amazing work as well in the community. Have you obviously seen us guys on that Z previously shows, and look what's happening. Games are coming to the PC. When PlayStation guys were saying PlayStation will stick to a traditional model,
right?
Stick to the normal ways. And look what's happening right now.
It's amazing. Pretty insane, to be honest. Like, I remember, I mean, like you said, I've been here for a long time. So when we first heard like a PlayStation game was going to PC, I was shocked. I was like, oh, okay. Like I didn't expect that. But after the first one showed up on PC, I was like, well, they're probably going to end up putting more of their games on PC. That makes sense to me. They're trying to make more money. That makes sense. Clearly, this is like a new guard. They don't care about that traditional stuff. They care about making bank. And then I heard about like the mobile thing and streaming, and I'm like, okay, yeah, all of this makes sense. And it's just I feel for the ponies, man, the existential crisis over here when it comes to this. It's been absolutely fucking hilarious to watch all of them. Like initially when everything first happened, to watch everyone freak out, I was just like, holy shit, like this is perfect. This is perfect, like this is a perfect shit talking opportunity. This is great. So I'm like, oh, does PlayStation still have exclusives? Excuse me? Yeah, okay.
But that's the thing, Luca.
It's been great.
Now it's great. Now it's amazing. PlayStation is doing amazing. What they're doing, putting together on PC.
It's so funny because my last video that I did, was pretty much about this topic, how PlayStation is a very successful business. And listen, guys, they want to make more money. I said, as an example, if you got paid and you had the opportunity to increase your money, would you say, nah, I'm good with what I have? Or would you say, shit, what's the opportunity? So PlayStation saw the opportunity, put their games on PC. They don't give a shit about y'all console war, y'all crying. They're trying to make one with their own business, man. So Xbox guys, we got over it, when a lot of Xbox guys is crying and upset and pissed off about Xbox games going day to day to PC. But we got over it. Xbox guys got over it, and you PlayStation guys will get over it also. Like Sean already said, most of them are already over it. Shit, who cares, man?
They know the direction. What's with Jim Ryan as well. They know that. I think when it came to Jim Ryan, as soon as he started with We Believe in Generation, and then we found out about these games are coming to PlayStation 4. But I don't blame these guys. Look what's happening. Like Lucas said, there's a pandemic going on. You can't get a PlayStation 5 or a Series X. You can't walk into a store and get them consoles. It's very difficult. So you only got 7 to 10 million consoles out there, PlayStation 5s. If you can drop a big game like Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe God of War as well if it was coming out this year, but I don't think so anymore. Bro, only 10 million. And you had 100 million PlayStation 4s, and them games only did about 10, 15 million max.
Yeah, I think it's like it's the smartest thing that they could do. It makes the most sense to me, given the fact that we are in this global panorama. And, every time, man, like when I see people post like, oh, there's Series S's in my store. They're not. I'm like, what store? Can that be my store? Because I want a Series S so I can leave it at my mom's place. Because dude, I went to go visit my mom in Cali and I brought my Series X with me, and the security is like, what is that? What is that? And I'm just like, oh. So it would be dope to have like a Series S and just keep it at my mom's place for when I visit. You know what I mean? So honestly, I wish I could just go into store.
It's a great console, the Series S. I got one for my brother-in-law, and when I go to my in-laws, the Series it's just a beast. It's a small beast. There's a 60 FPS most of the games, and it's fast as well. So and you can put it anywhere. It's so small, the size of you, Luca. It's so small.
Yeah, my cousin has one. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and like I said last night, I believe once the casuals start to really buy these consoles and they hear about Game Pass, that could be the console of choice for a lot of casuals. Oh, shit, Mads in here talking shit. Hey, what's up, Mads, man?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
You know what? Mas, bring your black ass in here now. Bring your PC ass in here. If you want to talk that shit, you can come in here right now.
Hey, what's up, Will, man? Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Hey, real quick, I did want to say, I'm so proud of what you guys are doing over here. You know what I mean? Like, you're zooming, Dirt. I remember when you first started your channel, you're just like, listen, okay? Listen. And I remember you, calling out certain people. I'm not going to do any name dropping, but being like, yo, what the fuck, guys? You guys are who I came to for positive Xbox news, and now you're switching it up on me. And I'm, really proud that you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this, and if I can't get this news, I will become the news. I'll be that positive Xbox beacon. I'll do this for myself. And you guys are zooming. You're doing great things. And it's awesome to see where you're at right now. And you're just going to continue soaring in the sky,
Thank you, Luca. You know what? Thank you so much, because that's the absolute truth. I was like, all of the guys I used to love are switching on us. What's going on, man? I used to love to listen to Mutu Crap in the morning, and that's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's there, but we all know it's much different. So yeah, that's the truth. But yeah, thanks, Luca. Thank you so much. I'm assuming you got to go because you say you're about to go, whatever.
Yeah.
But thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Really good stuff, and hashtag we bleed green.
Oh yeah, there we go, baby. Thanks, Luca. Appreciate you,
Luca. Be safe, and we'll chat very soon.
Sounds good. Peace, boys.
Take care.
Yeah, hey, she's actually right though, because even though I started my channel, let's say I dropped a couple videos late 2016. I was a fan of certain podcasts, where I go to listen to pro Xbox content, and when those guys flipped, I said, "Damn, brother,
what's going on, boys?
What is Xbox guys like myself? I mean, I'm like, thank God we had Dealer, Rand's show. There's another guy, like a few more guys out there, but there was some supposed Xbox podcasts that had ponies on there, and I was like, I don't want to hear that. I want a pro Xbox podcast, as an Xbox 100%. Fan, and everything became like my boy Post Up say, RIP Xbox Podcast. I don't want to go to a podcast, a gaming podcast supposedly, and it's constant Xbox bashing. I don't want to do that. I was on Xbox Nation for like the last 2 months they were on the air, and every single week it was literally me and Xbox 448 fighting with Crap, Mooch, and J-Dub. Constant Xbox bashing. The shit was exhausting. So as an Xbox fan, you just want to hear. I'm not saying echo chambers because people think I want echo chambers. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to say everything doesn't have to be a RIP Xbox podcast, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So Will, it was wrong with you, bro. So what you think about that gameplay yesterday?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Well, shout out to you guys. Dirt, Sean, Johanza.
Oh my god, that shit actually stuck now. God damn.
Everything Sean say sticks.
That's hilarious.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Yeah, shout out to Luca too. Scum Queen. I like that she could stop by. Always love her stuff. Yeah, the show was great, man. Like it was a lot of good graphics. Like it was actually what I think it's actually better than the Unreal Engine 5 demo. I think. It's that good, I think, but it's because the Unreal Engine does like a lot of different things that are more intensive than I guess what was shown here, because this is an actual game. It's not like a demo, so you see like all the impressive graphics at work with the water and the lighting and all that stuff. I mean, the lighting looked a little off. Like I feel like she has a little too much weird like. What they call hero lighting, I think. So it looks.
Yeah, she has a glow. She has a weird glow.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of weird, but outside of that, I mean, it looked very impressive. The only thing I'll say that is like for people like overhyping it, like all right, like relax. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen, but it is like a great like start. Kind of along with Ratchet, it's like a great like starting point for like the generation. I think.
100%, bro. I agree with that. Look at these games that's coming out. Obviously, one of the biggest bonus was 60 FPS. Now we got to see Horizon Forbidden West, and this is like it's a cross-generation game, and this is the beginning of a new generation as well. So later down the line, like within 4 or 5 years, bro, these new games that's gonna come out, sequels, it's just gonna look incredible.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let me get the super chats right quick, guys. JD Gaming with the $5. So, an emergency state of play, then 14 minutes of gameplay, and still no release date. How much you going to milk this game for news cycles? Well, I don't know. But part of me thinks they still want to drop the game this year, but they don't want to commit to a date. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know nowadays. You just never know. So I mean, but like Johannes said last night, maybe they're waiting for E3 to see where some of these other games are going to drop.
Here's the other rumor that I've been looking that last time that Horizon came out, it came out almost at the same time with Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild took all their awards and took if it weren't for Breath of the Wild, Horizon would have been a game of the year, right? So now there's another rumor that it might be coming out at the same time again. And now that people are saying, even ponies are saying, maybe they're running away from Zelda, which should make sense because you can't fight against Zelda. So It's an interesting theory, though.
No, they have their fan base, bro. Like this,
Yeah, they got their fan base.
Sony will have its fan base. It's exactly with the Xbox and Nintendo. So, but when, like I said, we got big games coming out this year as well. You got the Call of Duty is the monster. No matter what people think of that game,
it's a monster.
It's a monster. You got NBA. Regardless what people think of.
Yeah, the holiday is crowded,
and I buy every year
because possibly we'll have. Yeah, because possibly we will have Battlefield there, another Call of Duty for sure. What else is going to be there? Horizon Zero Dawn, let's say, is there. Halo's going to be there.
Halo's going to be there. It's
just crowded, even though they're all different genres. It's extremely crowded.
Yeah, because you only have so much money.
So much money. Yeah, exactly.
But let's talk about this. Halo Infinite is going to be in Game Pass, and we hear the rumor Battlefield 6 could be in Game Pass. Which
also the free to play aspect of Halo.
Halo Infinite for the multiplayer. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me get the super chat, okay, guys. Victor Allenstein with the $5. Support for standing strong and for the growth. Keep it up. Your voice is needed and far-reaching. Thank you, Victor. Victor has been rocking out with me for a while. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah. Because look, man, people need to realize that even though we do these podcasts and we're still, I'm still a fan of people in this community, man. I am. And I still listen to podcasts when I take my black ass to the gym, where I struggle tremendously, but I'm trying to, go to the gym. I'm listening to whether it's RDX or Rand's show, or even our own show. I actually listen back to our own show. I listen back to some other shows in this community, man. And it means a lot to see people actually supporting us, man. And it really, you guys just do not know how much this means to me. Because like I mentioned last night, man, I was literally the guy in the chat. Like a couple years ago, I was the guy in the chat. Even though my channel is still super small, it has grown over the years, and that's because of you guys. Hey, Xcoin say, "Damn, a podcast 7:34 in the morning." Yeah, man. I'm assuming you're on the West Coast, but yeah, bro, we wanted to.
Make sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah, Xcoin, brush your teeth, man. And wash your face and shit, bro.
Yeah, podcast. You guys are doing an awesome job. Like I'm really proud of you guys, your growth, and it's amazing what you guys have done so far. It's you guys doing numbers, man. You guys are up to like 200 now. People watching.
This is crazy. Hey, Will, this is an impromptu podcast, bro.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
Yes.
It also shows you that there's a hunger out there for these kinds of shows, and in the morning. I mean, look what time is it? There's so many people here.
It's crazy. And there's a lot of Xbox podcasts out here, and for you guys still to come to mine, it's absolutely incredible, man. To our podcast, to come to our shit where you have options. I know I say that a lot, but that's really how I feel. When you have so many options and somebody still choose you, that's dope. Oh shit, Chris Hart here. Here he goes. Chris Hart.
You see that we're doing something right. That you have Chris Hart wake up early in the morning. He said, "I'm gonna click and see."
Go to work, Chris.
To WBG. Thank you, Chris, for being here.
Hey,
talk that shit about Horizon Zero Dawn, man. That shit is amazing.
No, that shit look good, man. Shit look good. See, but like Will, like my story, because when I started Scram Punks, I didn't start Scram Punks. Moss started Scram Punks.
Right.
And he asked me, man, why don't you come on? I said, yeah, cool. Then he gave me the show, and we went from there. It started off as a, because Moss was an Xbox guy back then. It was fun. And then I found Snow Bunny in the chat. I said, you know what? She seems like she knows what you're talking about. I asked her to come on the show. And then, we had some other people over the years. Devin came on. Moss brought Project Storm on. Tsunami. So we had a good core, but then kind of Moss and Tsunami got into it. So Tsunami left the show. And at that time, Moss became an Xbox hater. Right? I know Will.
Yeah. No,
so he became an Xbox hater, and hit the podcast Scram Punks started to become what I hated. It was an RIP Xbox podcast, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, and I always say I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. Debating isn't one of my strengths, and Tsunami, that's one of his strengths, but he left the show. And Devin didn't really talk that much, right? So we had me, Snow Bunny, Project Storm, like who was Moss boy, but Storm was cool, and Moss. And so I started to bring some Xbox guys on the show just to kind of go at Moss, right? And they didn't like that. After so long, they said it's starting to become an Xbox podcast. And I was like, well, that wasn't intentional, but I didn't want it to become a
the news
RIP
were popping
Xbox
though,
podcast.
but the news were popping though. Then the news,
Yeah, bro,
were
the
popping.
Xbox news was popping. Yeah.
Look what Ray Ray said. Ray Ray goes, Scrum Punks used to piss me off.
Yeah, because it started to become an RIP Xbox podcast, what I despised. It started off as a gaming podcast. We used to talk about Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, and eventually Stadia. But when it became a hating Xbox podcast, I was like, come on now, this ain't what we're gonna do. And I would admit the last 3 or 4 or 5 episodes was kind of like more Xbox people than anybody else. Because like I said, I was intentionally getting Xbox people to come to the show.
Yep.
I still love that last episode we made.
That last episode was great.
That last episode, I've listened to like at least once a month, and I'm like, this is a great episode. I love it.
We had Will in there. We had
a bunch of people.
We had Kofi.
That was a wild show.
Do you know what? Probably like end of this year, we'll do like a special episode, man. We'll get everybody on.
Yeah.
No, WBG, dumbass.
Oh, there's some Scram Punks. But I was going to continue Scram Punks with a different cast, and I talked to my boy Sean, and Sean was like, hey, Dut. Maybe, bro, you should just focus on WBG, bro. Then I thought about it. I was like, he's kind of right, because Scram Punks was one day after WBG, which had all the same damn topics. I said, he's kind of right. Maybe I just, just chill and it worked out, man. So put our focus on WBG.
Focus on Xbox only.
Yeah. Well, I love,
right.
I love
hey, JD Gamer with the $10. As you hinted at earlier, Xbox people don't have the OGs anymore. Crap, MBG, Next Gen 720, except they all flipped the MBG, making bank off those ponies. So salute to you guys, and you never flip or rip. No, bro, I'm a real genuine Xbox fan, bro. I'm not one of these guys doing it for clicks. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, that's funny. Some of them do it for clicks, but I know Z. He's really a bot. He's just struggling what's going on right now.
Yeah.
But Z is really a fucking bot.
But I'm gonna say something about Z though. But Z kept it real. Z was never all right, like Z was an Xbox dude, but he would criticize Xbox over the years, and you saw it brewing with Sea of Thieves. I think it was the last draw. He was like, yo, Xbox didn't have any games for a couple years, and he just kind of went, man, this shit is dog shit. But he always criticized Xbox. Now, the other guys, come on, man. Those guys, they have a damn bad word to say about Xbox until they put Quantum Break on PC. Then they got pissed about that. But so it's all about, you turn overnight. That's crazy. Some of those guys turned overnight. Literally. One day they were saying PlayStation is dog shit. Next day they were saying Xbox is dog shit. Like, what the hell just happened? So
yeah. Shout out to Moss and Snow Bunny. I love those guys.
Of course, man. Of course.
Even though Moss, he drank the Kool-Aid, and so I forgive you, brother. I forgive you. Just come back.
Moss.
Yeah, Moss is the homie, man. Because Moss, I've always had love for Moss, even though he don't really fuck with me like that no more. But I always had love for him because he believed in me, right?
Yeah. He
said, "Yo, Dirt, why don't you do this?" Things like that. So he always believed in me. So I always had love for him, man. But Viper with the $5, Dirt, let's sweat like a pony. Play the video. Oh shit. Okay, we gonna play. Let me
Here we go.
My boy Digital Swords, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Long time no hear from you, man.
He said, "Thanks for the behind the scenes of Scram Punk. Glad you ended that. Congrats on the
oh man, I like
good work. Oh man, yeah. Hey, you know what? But listen, Digital Swords used to be there every week. He used to be there, and I just really want to tell because it's no secret what happened. It's not like some hidden secret. It was just that they didn't like the direction of the show, and I just told them. Well, no, Moss called me one day. He's like, "Yo, Dirt, they don't like the direction of the show, bro." I was like, "Oh." I was surprised. I was still doing the show, I was like, "Oh, really?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah, creative differences. That's all it is. Creative differences.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all. It's creative differences. We've seen, with nothing personal against none of those guys. I had love for all those guys, man. So
play the video, Dirt.
Play the video, Dirt. Man, it was one. We got a bunch of them, though. It was one.
He wants the I'm a pony. He wants the I'm a pony one.
Oh, okay.
He wants to swear.
Oh yeah, like a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. Don't you feel like a pony? Don't you feel like a pony when you sweat?
Oh, people love that shit.
Man.
People love it,
Yeah,
man.
I can't believe we got over 200 people here on the. I ain't
crazy.
ate breakfast yet, bro. But all right, y'all. Before we get out of here, man, because we just really want to talk about Horizon Zero Dawn. We want to talk about Halo Infinite. 2 weeks to E3, y'all. 2 weeks to E3, and I'm sure we're gonna talk about this on WBG Monday. We got 2 more WBGs before E3. Now, Will, let me get your take on this. Diller was on the show last week. I don't know if you heard the show, but he was saying some people told him temporary expectations. Is it me, or are you tired of hearing this shit?
Yeah, it does get a little tiring. It's like you just kind of want to see them put their best foot forward and make the best show they can. The problem is that their games they're all different types of state, so you don't know if they're ready or not. So that's what makes it a little tricky. So you never know what's going to happen with each game, what they're going to show. I mean, we definitely know Halo and maybe Horizon. That's just, I mean, it's a rumor, but it's still like, that's a possibility, So then we don't know what's going on with Avowed, and so it's a mix of things. It's like you just want them to put out wherever they can, and then with what resources they have, and make it like a good show. But it's always something though with them. It's like I don't want to have to do that all the time. It's like I understand last year because it was COVID and all that stuff, and it was hard to get all the games up and running, and they had to do the CG stuff. But this year I don't really want to see that. I want to see the updates on the significant updates.
Absolutely.
Yeah, on what they had to show, and I do want to see a better show than last year.
Yeah, but you know what? See, my opinion about last year, I said this before, but it was a lot of CGI trailers. But at the end of the day, they announced new games coming. They are not like they announced a couple new IPs like Avowed and whatever else. I can't even think off the top of my head. They was at CGI trailers. Now I remember at one point it was so dry for the Xbox that people were saying, "Look, just announce anything. Just show them JPEG, whatever."
A trailer.
Just show a trailer. Just show something, because we just wanted something new. Now, last year they showed a lot of new things coming, but in some people's eyes, that still wasn't good enough. So it will never be good enough, because last year was mostly about Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite took the show over because of the gameplay was lackluster to some people. That's the only thing people was talking about. They didn't talk about, State of Decay 3. They didn't talk about Stalker 2. Say what? Who?
Avowed.
Actually, Avowed is the only one that I hear out of all of them, like more. People are really interested in Avowed. So
yeah. I mean, yeah, but we didn't hear a lot about it. All we heard about was Craig and Halo Infinite. And at the same time, they showed a lot of games that's coming. That's on the way. I said coming again. That's on the way.
Every time, bro. Every time.
I mean, yeah. Because
I don't want to tempt. We'll talk about this again on WBG. I'm probably leading up to E3. I'm not gonna temper expectations, bro, man. This is it, bro. You got 23 studios, 35 teams. You gotta be showing something. I know Game Pass. I know the Game Pass announcements are gonna be amazing. I want to see some nice gameplay demos. Starfield, obviously, that's the talk of the town. Everybody's been talking about that game, especially that game. I know Halo's launching this year. Starfield is possibly this year or early next year. And I just want to see great 8 to 10 minute demos, bro. Some of the new games and some of the games that got announced last year or year before. So don't temper, boys. Look, this week E3 is all about gaming, bro. You got your Xbox, you got Nintendo, Dirt's favorite platform. You got WB doing sponsors. You got Square Enix. So it's about gaming, guys.
E3, baby.
So, E3, bro. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad all the other publishers are there. I always have a preferred platform. Xbox is there doing a live show on Sunday as well. So it's gonna be amazing. And do you know what? Just be excited, man. Don't let anybody downplay, like especially the ponies. Don't let them downplay. You judge the show for yourself. If you don't like the show, you critique the show. Don't let someone say, "Oh, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit," and then you take that as your own opinion. Have your own opinion, and that's it. When the show drops, you criticize it then.
That's it, man. That's it. And listen, next year, Sean is driving all the way to LA from the UK So we're definitely going to be at E3 next year.
You're there. That picture me rolling.
He picture me rolling, shot the drive on water and everything. Shit, he coming to the to LA.
I'll come on a banana boat or something.
You were dut. Infinity Hand with the $2. Daily reminder that Horizon and Ratchet are 30 FPS. Oh, Infinity Hand.
That's rough.
No, I believe both games will have a 60 frame per second mode.
Yeah. For
Oh
sure.
man, I see Dark in here. What's up, bro? I don't know if he's still in here, but he was in here. Said the pony video was hilarious. But hey, JD Gaming with the $5 with 23 studios. All those flippers will be back when Xbox start dropping hit after hit after hit. Bang, bang, bangers for all pony video, please.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, like a pony. I'm a pony. I'm a pony. Don't you feel like a pony? Don't you feel like a pony when you sweat?
You know what's funny? You might have to put Aloy's face on that. You know, she's gaining weight, so.
Let me show this right quick, man. Oh, where is it at? Oh shit, I had it up. Sean put it in the DM. Let me see before we get out of here, because we're about to get out of here, man. We only
we'll get out in the next 10-15 minutes. But JD Gamer, bro, listen, you 100% right, bro. When the games, but this is what's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna say, "Who's flip flop? We made it happen. We made it happen."
Oh shit!
Man, you're crazy, bro.
You know what's funny? She actually looks like a 40, 50-year-old.
I seen a woman look like that at Walmart the other day. I swear. Come on, man. You guys are out of line with this.
Yeah, out of line for that one.
Now, this one was actually. I don't know who was his boy. Who was his boy?
He was a football
he was
stadium.
in a baseball game, some stadium, and the kid was flirting with the camera and shit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This is funny. No, but look, man, we're just having jokes right now. The game looks incredible, but this shit is funny, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just jokes, people. It's just jokes. We're just
jokes.
No, JD. Let me get back to JD's super chat. He's 100% right. But JD, you know what these guys gonna say? They're gonna say, listen, it's because of us Xbox did this. It's because of us Xbox bought Bethesda and these guys. You know what's gonna happen, but you know what? We're gonna call them out. None of these flip floppers can kiss our asses straight up.
Yeah, definitely, man. And like Lucas said, the timing was so off to me. Yep. I understand people in 2013 that flip. I really do, because I know people personally in my personal life that flipped in 2013. I understand maybe in 2017, even though the Xbox One X was about to come out, they literally had no games except for Forza Motorsport 7 in 2017. I get that, but people waited to 2019, some ways to early 2020 to flip, and I was like, what in the hell?
It's so weird.
But hey, to each his own.
Yeah, and I mean, I know what you're saying before about the, them showing games like that, like with the CGI trailers. I mean, it was a catch-22. It's like, what do you do? Do you not show anything, or do you like show what you have coming up? And like, show what you coming up is the right move, but it's just the timing was not great because like the games weren't ready. So it's like, they did the best they could. I understand that, So,
hey, Will, you know what last year confirmed to me? Now, we know it was COVID and everything, but what last year really confirmed to me was that they just really didn't have any games in development, bro.
Yeah.
They really didn't. They just didn't. I mean, all of this stuff right now is confirmation that it made me wonder, like me and Sean was talking about this the other day, it made me wonder that if PhilSpencer didn't get that promotion and he didn't like convince the CEO to buy studios, what the hell would Xbox be doing right now? They would be like Stadia, no first party, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy, that, bro. Imagine, look, in 2018, bro, before them studio announcement, them 5 studio announcements at that E3, bro, they only had 6 studios, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Just imagine we still only had 6 studios till this day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We would have been fucked up, bro. Straight to Xbox probably would have been gone.
Yeah,
probably,
I mean, when you think about it, Spencer basically rebooted the brand. It's like it's almost like a starting point day one, because they got the new studios. I mean, they had their they're obviously like the 343s and coalitions and turn 10s, but for the most part, it's almost like starting a brand new company again. So it's going to be it's a little rough waters right now, but I mean, and the problem with the Horizon and the Halo comparison is that we're kind of like a few games deep on PlayStation 5 already, and Xbox still has like the Halo coming up, and they're falling behind a little bit. But you know, when you're obviously going to get the stuff like the Fable versus Horizon Zero Dawn comparisons, God of War versus like Hellblade, you know, GT versus
Forza
Motorsport. Yeah, you're gonna get all that stuff coming up. It's just the thing is they're a little behind on the ball, but I mean they're gonna come out with the games, so it's gonna be a good couple years.
Yeah, they're just trying to compare it head to head. Like early on, I'm not sure if you were listening, because I think a lot of the guys believe that Horizons may drop this year. It might go head to head with Halo, and I think that's what people are trying to say. Halo's in trouble. But I don't see that happening, bro. I don't see Halo being in trouble, not one bit.
No, I think Halo's gonna be fine. And like, let me say this. Well, let me show this before we get out of here. For some of those folks that still say Don Matrick was better, you know, come on, bro. I'm gonna show you guys this because this was the end. This was E3 2012. Do you guys see this shit? This was at E3. This was on Xbox stage at E3. I have the music muted, obviously, because it's an Usher song. This is at E3 2012. Me and Sean was watching it. But listen, I bring this up because people really don't realize how the end of the Xbox 360 generation was. And I know people hate it when I bring up the past. Listen, I bring up the past because I like where they are now. Mm-hmm. You got to think about where they were then to where they are now.
Now, like 100%.
I just think it's funny. Dirt still has PTSD over this.
No, you have to, bro. Listen, you got to look at the past. You got to remember what they were doing right. When people keep going back to the 360 generation, it was amazing. But the tail end, bro, we watched all these E3s, Joanne Zalan. 2012, listen, Usher was dancing on the stage. What did PlayStation close with? The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And
I'm just saying, like where we are right now, bro. I really do believe we're in the best. Xbox is in the best place ever. We might take a bit more time, let the games drop, but we're in the best position ever, bro.
This is going to be the best Xbox generation easily. Sure. And once those games start rolling out, they're not going to stop. There's going to be consistent video game releases. I'll say Xbox is going to drop at least first-party games, at least 3 to 4 first-party games a year.
Yeah.
And maybe more than that if you think about like some of the AA games or some of the third-party games they have timed exclusives or whatever. This is going to be the best generation for Xbox ever. And unfortunately, like Will said, you know, we have to wait for the games. I know they make fun of us for waiting, but eventually, like I remember, let me say this right quick. Those Xbox like haters that we said that were previously Xbox fans, I remember those guys making fun of PlayStation because their games were far out. They made fun of God of War for being 2 years out or whatever game, Uncharted. But guess what happened? Those games eventually came out. And those games were great. So those PlayStation guys are saying, you guys are still waiting. You know Xbox is in the oven cooking up these games. We've seen all these games they have announced. So guess what? Those games are going to eventually come out. And once they come out, they're going to continue to come out. Just like this guy said, Xbox is dead. Oh, well, somebody missed this. Oh.
Yeah, geez, Wiz. He goes, everyone download is it called?
I'm skipping the super chat. I'm sorry. Where's it at?
It's further up.
Oh, shit, I missed it. I'm sorry, bro. I missed the super chat. My bad. I'm sorry about that, man. That's really not my goal. Damn, where is it at? It's not popping up for me anymore, bro.
Okay, it says everyone download from G's $2. Everyone download Cavalry, whatever it's called, beta.
Yeah.
Chivalry, yeah, on all platforms, the beta.
Oh, I'm sorry about missing that, bro. Like, thanks for letting me know because it didn't pop up for me, bro. I'm sorry. It didn't pop up. Let me get the super chat kit from Sakata with the $2. Ponies can't get Halo out of their minds. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. That's the only game to keep going back to.
Yeah. Bro, they keep talking 500 million. Halo's in trouble. Let's base this. Bro, it's gonna be a massive. Trust me, this will be one of the biggest Halo launch ever. I reckon. Like I'm not talking about sales, but I'm talking about like the player base. How many people are going to be playing this game day one?
Mhm.
It's going to be amazing because the PC crowd's got it. It's going to be in Game Pass day and day across multiple like Xbox Ones and the Series console, xCloud as well on top of that. So, bro, it's going to be massive.
Yep, it is, man, and yeah, so.
Yeah, it's a very important game for Xbox. Like, I mean, I know that people keep saying it's just one game, but it has to be their flagship game that we've been waiting for, for years. So it has to be a great title, and then if it does hit, then I think the Xbox is back on the map again. You got a great first party game, the main game. So once that's out and it's good, we're good to go. We just got to get to the other games, and we're ready to kick some ass.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
I know that the Halo, the rumor is like 500 million, but when you sit down and look into the diaries they put out, whatever information they put out, and one of the things that is sticking out to me right now is the music and the sound effects. That shit, it sounds amazing, and
the sound effects are really dope. Yeah,
you can tell part of the budget is there. You can tell because the sound of the DRM, the new one, and the rifle, all those. When you just hear it in the music, you're like, God damn, this is really good. The only thing is, go ahead.
They're putting in the work. We've seen videos where they're testing jet sounds, car sounds, going over like dirt tracks.
They're
putting a lot of work in with the sounds, the weapons, the way the cars sound, even the flying spaceships, everything. So a lot of money's gone into this game, and obviously that will be for the future Halo games as well. Mm-hmm. So, but look at this shit on the screen there. Look at this shit.
I'm telling you, man. People that say diametric, no. Look at this shit.
Look at this shit.
This was all at E3.
This is
E3 2011. Look at this shit.
Times.
Look at this.
Listen, my boy Kudos Noda on there,
Right, yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Shout out to that motherfucker.
No offense, nothing personal, but this motherfucker was capping for that Connect. Goddamn.
Don Matrick made Xbox good. Yeah, okay. Look at this shit right here.
Look how skinny Phil looks, and Shannon Loftus on there.
Well, look at these two guys here trying to play basketball, football.
Yeah,
exactly. Punching air. Look at this.
Look at this shit. Listen, guys.
Listen. No disrespect to the kids, but look at this shit, bro. Kids here playing. This is E3, and you got kids pretending to play with fucking animals and shit like that, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you guys don't understand. These were like dark times, man. No games, just Connect focus is unbelievable. Like,
and we also heard that he literally turned down some AAA games for Connect games, and most people don't realize that Rise: Son of Rome was originally a Connect game. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming, I don't know the whole story about why they changed it, but I'm assuming maybe Crytek.
Oh my god, look at Phil.
Maybe Crytek was like, "Yo, man, we can't do this shit as a Connect game."
Look at that video. Look, check this out. You can tell Phil had a boss because he had a shirt, he had a nice suit on, and everything.
Right,
once he turned into the boss, he's like, "Fuck this! I'm going casual. I'm going to bring some games. I'm making people buy some studios."
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen, my boy. I'm gonna say his name specifically. CJ Walker. He gets mad when I talk about Xbox Pass. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you guys. When you date a chick, you should know about her past and she should know about yours. I know people say, no, what's in the past is in the past. No, you should learn about shit. I tell my girls, yo, learn about a guy past. I'm not just talking about dating. I'm talking about his history. Right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your past? Did you grow up in a house with both of your parents? Did you ever get arrested? You should know that. And when I go to the past with Xbox, I need people to realize what happened and why Xbox was so bad for some years. Because the end of the Xbox 360 generation, this is when it started. And PhilSpencer had to bring Xbox back, man. I don't think people really want to talk about that. Hey, yo, TK, I did like the actual Connect, but I didn't like that they sacrificed AAA games for the Connect.
The focus, bro, this E3 conference, it was totally wrong, bro. It should have been on a separate show, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
Josh.
so like this show in particular, I believe the first 30, 40 minutes was like they had some multi-plats. I think they showed Halo 4 or something like that, maybe something like that. Then the rest of the show was Connect. The rest of the show was Connect shit, man. And that's the facts.
Yeah, and
But,
Games of Dragon was one of those games too. They got messy development because it was supposed to be like a Connect game, and then they repurposed it as like an Xbox One launch game. So it had a similar like development to Rise. Where like I'm surprised Rise is even like as good as it is compared, like given what happened with the development. It's like so much crappy stuff. And then I think Stormlands was canceled too from the Obsidian.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was rough, man. So
Yeah.
I'm glad
Look,
we're at the spot we are now.
Sorry, Will.
Absolutely, bro.
I agree. I agree with the RG Viper and many of the guys in chat. It should have been an option, not forced.
Not
to put in the
mandatory.
box, bro.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And that's all Don Matrick. That's all Don Matrick decision. He made that call. He said put that shit in the box. I think the worst thing that happened to the Xbox brand was the Connect was a success. The first Connect was a success. As you saw with PlayStation, the PlayStation Move didn't really take off. So Sony said, you know what? Let's go back to our hardcore games. And they dropped The Last of Us, one of the best games of all time, in my opinion. And they took off from there. They had momentum going into the PS4, Xbox One generation, while Xbox lost their momentum the last couple of years of the generation, if you want, of the Xbox 360 generation, if you want to be honest. So, like I always said, the reason we're saying this is to see where Xbox is at now. Bro, it's night and day. They're focused on gaming.
You can also
they're focused on game, huh?
No, go ahead, finish.
They're focused on Game Pass, which is a great service for gaming. Hey, Chris Hart, PSVR. I don't know if that shit took off like you think it did, brother.
No, I think it did well enough for the PSVR 2.
Yeah,
but
it's a good kickstart for the PSVR 2.
Yeah, definitely. I want to answer someone.
Go ahead, bro.
Gold member. He said I actually likes Rise Son of Rome. I love that game.
No game.
You gotta understand that game. It was a Connect game. What was it called before they changed the name?
Before they changed the Rise, it was called
somebody in chat will know.
Kingdom.
So it was a fully focused Connect game but the new Crytek knew this shit ain't gonna work. And that's why they knew that shit wasn't gonna work, and that's why the moves in that game when it came out was limited, and that's why you had the same characters. Like every game has same characters, but this was more obvious. Story was a beautiful in the game. The game still looks beautiful to this day. It needs a 4K resolution bump, and what we have heard that apparently that might be getting an FPS boost. Apparently, that's what we heard behind the scenes, but I'm not 100% sure. But Rise is one of them games apparently.
Yeah. Now this was the first trailer of Rise. I believe this is from E3 2011. I believe.
I believe.
I remember this. Yeah.
So everybody just watched this, and this is why Rise kind of had when it came to the gameplay, you can tell it wasn't a lot of variety in it.
Yeah, but Rise was an amazing game, and I hate that Crytek and Xbox kind of got into a little beef because the rumor is that Xbox wanted to buy the Rise IP, and Crytek was like, no. They was like, no.
Yeah, that was one of the dumbest decisions Crytek ever did, because they imploded with all the studios they
absolutely.
So it's baffling that they decided to say no when they could have used the money and made a Rise 2. It was just unbelievable. Like I was like, wow.
Yeah. All I know, they said Xbox wanted to buy the IP, and they was like, nope.
Got it, man. Like there's been games like Alan Wake. We wanted the sequel. Remedy did show a demo what they wanted to do with that game. The second, there's videos out there on YouTube. We wanted Rise. Quantum Break had potential as well. There's a couple of games that we would love to see a sequel, but it is what it is, man. We got to move on.
Hey, look at this shit. This was Rise Son of Rome, y'all.
This is Connect now. This is Rise, guys.
This was Rise Son of Rome before it became before they said, you know what, this Connect shit ain't gonna work, bro. Look at this shit. Can you imagine being in your living room kicking? Man, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, the graphics still look pretty dope. If it's
the graphics is pretty good. Yeah, damn good.
Probably graphics look better with the Connect. There's less work to it. Yeah, but guys, imagine not playing that Connect game. Listen. We all played Connect. We had, like I said, with the family in 2006. 2008.
It was fun, man.
It was fun. But imagine playing Rise and you kicking and your kid comes in there and you kick his face or some shit.
Like,
imagine that shit, bro. You be sending your kid to hospital.
Let me get this. Infinity Hand with the $2. Quantum Break 2 and Rise 2. Let's go. yeah, man, those are some games that I would have loved to see a sequel. Alan Wake, I hope they're doing Alan Wake 2 now because obviously Remedy owns the IP again.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox gave it back to them, man. I hope they're doing the Alan Wake 2.
Exciting times.
It will be a multiplayer.
I'd rather see a sequel, even though like Alan Wake was first part. It was a first party, like second party deal game, but it was exclusive to the Xbox. Even the exclusive comes out, bro. I'd rather see a multiplayer. I'd rather see the game go multiplayer, and I'd rather get the sequel to Alan Wake.
Hey, let me say, Sparhawk. You know, I can't read. He's right about this. Now, I don't think BioWare was on Diametric Watch. I think that might have been the guys before him. I don't know if Remedy wanted to be bought, or I don't think Respawn was around that. No, yeah, they were. I'm sorry, you're right. But I do know one thing that people do not talk about. Bungie left on Diametric's watch. People don't talk about that. Bungie wanted to do Destiny. Diametric said no. Bungie said, okay, we'll make Halo Reach, and then we out of here, buddy. That's exactly what happened.
And look what happened. Destiny came on. Everybody believed that was a PlayStation exclusive, bro.
Right, bro. That was on Diametric's watch. People don't talk about that.
Yeah, what Sparhawk said is very interesting because I posted something similar on Twitter. If you think about it, in an alternate timeline, Microsoft would have had Bungie as a first party, Sega as a first party, Square Enix, BioWare maybe Respawn, depending on how that went out. It's crazy how much studios it could have gotten if stupid things didn't happen, you know, or if things went a certain way. So and that's a good point, man. We see because if they would have had those studios back then, they would have catered those studios, they would have nourished those studios, and by now those studios would have been amazing. Just like the way Sony nourished Naughty Dog, they nourished Sucker Punch, Sony Santa Monica. Think about Naughty Dog. I believe their first game was a 3DO game called Way of the Warrior. I believe I'm correct, but that game was ass. Not that I played it because nobody I knew had a 3DO, but it looked like it was ass. So over the years, they got better and better and better. And Sony, I believe Sony bought them in the early 2000s. Yeah. And they nourished them over the years. They let them listen, they said, yo, they're doing Crash. Okay. They're done with Crash. They did a trilogy. Jack and Daxter. They did a trilogy. Great games. Then they said they went to Uncharted. Sony gave them creative control. Listen, do what you guys want to do. And look what Naughty Dog is now, one of the best teams. Hell, I'll put them in the top 3, in my opinion, guys. This is my opinion.
In the
gaming industry. Them, Rockstar, they're my top 3. Even though some parts, I don't like some parts of The Last of Us 2, but that's besides the point. So you have to nourish these studios.
Yeah.
And I love Xbox direction and giving these guys creative freedom. Yo, do what you guys want to do. And studios love that type of shit. Oh, really? We can do what we want to do. Like if they would have told Bungie that, Bungie would still be around. And like you said, Destiny would be an Xbox exclusive.
Definitely, bro.
Crazy.
So. But that's the thing. When it came, like, look what's going on with like Ninja Theory, brand new studio, bro. Creative freedom. That's one of the reasons why they signed with Microsoft, because they heard about Microsoft in the past, because Microsoft like to interfere a lot about the game, the direction, what kind of games you want to make. And when they question that, we can make whatever we want. You can leave us alone. We'll produce the games. Bro, they signed with them straight away. And many of the other studios like Double Fine, Compulsion Games, they just said the same thing. And the labs, creative freedom. Creative freedom, and that's amazing, bro. This is what you want to see from the studios. These studios that have budgets, resources, a good place to work as well with the right equipment. These studios, I can't wait to see what they can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Brad Ingram, holy
wow.
shit. With the $100, man. Thank you, Brad Ingram. You have dropped a big super chat before, and I appreciate you, bro. Goodness gracious. Thank you, man.
Brad. Come on, say something. You want to say something, bro?
Yeah, Brad, you want to come in here and say something? You can say something. So you can say
Cyberpunk chair.
You can say kiss my ass, dirt. That's enough.
That'd be fine. What's up? Oh, thank you, bro. Thanks again, man. There's so many guys in the chat that you guys are here. There's a lot of new names, and I appreciate you guys being here. Anthony Chillmonk is the homie. Jerry Holbrook, I always see you. Gray 180. You guys are dope, man. My boy TK9.
Hey, what's up, TK?
Check out TK9 channel. This dude is hilarious, man. Listen to me. Check out TK9's channel. TK9, put the link for your channel in the chat, bro. This dude is definitely an Xbox guy. He don't take no shit. And trust and believe, he goes after ponies. If y'all like that shit, if you're an Xbox fan that dislike ponies and you love for your favorite content creators to go after ponies, hit up TK9, man. This dude, he's hilarious, man. So hit him up, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Lil Larry, Dut, what's up? Like Viper is a guy.
Yo, he said something. He goes, semi-driver, OTR.
Huh?
Brad Ingram.
Oh, what did he say?
He said semi-driver, OTR. I'm not sure what that means.
Wait. You're a
He must be driving or something.
Oh,
okay. I understand. It's totally different. I understand.
On the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Thanks, Brad.
That makes sense.
Like semi, man, Brad, you the man, bro.
Yeah,
but there's so many guys in the chat.
For some reason, I understood semi-professional auto racing driver. I'm like, what? Jesus Christ!
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like Max, my boy Max, the lazy Otago, Fatal Charade. I know Fatal Charade. He's not an Xbox guy, but he stops in occasionally. G Wiz, all of you guys, even Chris Hart. Chris Hart is here pretty consistently. He be talking this shit, but shout out to Chris Hart, man.
Yeah, he just talks. He keeps it.
He's a good pony. Let's put it that way.
And listen, like I told you guys, I like Chris Hart, man. He just having fun, man. Like he don't attack nobody personally. He's just having fun. That's why I said don't. Like he does say stupid shit sometimes, but he's a cool dude, man. I don't know him personally, but he's a cool dude, man. I don't mind him at all. I don't mind Sep. I don't mind PS Gamer. There's some other guys in the chat. I don't mind some ponies. It's all fun, man. It's all fun. Runaway Dragon, what's up, man? I gotta get you on here, bro. We gotta talk, man. I gotta get you on here. What's up, fam? With the $2. Damn, my bad. Late to the party. What's good, fam? Hey, man, this is just an impromptu podcast. I've never done a podcast this early. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. This is why we're about to get off. I'm hungry as hell. Thanks, bro.
You're gonna starve, bro. We're gonna make you starve.
No, you ain't.
Nah, bullshit. You ain't eating shit.
Now when I control the damn end broadcast button.
Nah, he ain't gonna end shit, motherfucker. Listen, you're gonna be fasting.
No, man, we gotta cut. We gotta cut.
Hey,
I gotta check what my children are doing.
Hey, yo, Cookie Zombie, what you mean, man? What you mean the whole channel full of toxic N words? What you mean, brother? We ain't toxic. We just gamers. You talking about the chat?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Let him be, man. He's crazy, man.
Yeah.
We like Chris. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, yo, we about to get out of here, man. This was a great discussion. I hit up Sean this morning because I'll be honest. The main reason I did this, I really wanted to try the stream out. I got this new PC, and yesterday, like the stream was still shitty. I'm starting to believe it's StreamYard. I might need to do OBS or Streamlabs or something, but StreamYard is real convenient for me. It's really easy. So I saw a video where this woman told me to do it differently. Well, she ain't tell me personally, but she said do it differently. And it was still a little choppy, but it was much better because I want to make sure E3 runs pretty well in a couple weeks. So that's it, man. That's all. We just want to. Yeah, I know OBS Streamlabs is better. Yeah, it is, bro. It is. And that's something I might go back to because I used to do that on Scram Punks. And I
thought the show was for Far Cry when I woke up. I'm like, what?
Oh, it's hey, when that Far Cry thing, I'm not gonna stream it. Ubisoft be flagging people shit.
Yeah, well, that leaked already. There was a bunch of leaks on the.
It looked great, though. Did you see it?
Amazing. Yeah,
it looked great. I like the franchise. Should look dope, man. But anyway, Will, thanks for stopping by, bro.
Which is funny because the stream starts in 1 hour.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, man. Shout out to you guys with the show. You guys do an awesome job. Shout out to Luca for stopping by as well. She was awesome. Too bad I didn't get to talk too much with her, but yeah, it's good show, man. You guys doing awesome. And yeah.
Thanks, Will. Let me ask you a question. Why Winter Shoulder?
It's kind of a play on words, Sometimes people mess up and say instead of saying Winter Soldier, they say shoulder. And I thought that was kind of a funny little nod. I have a little shoulder.
I keep on saying shoulder since that TV show came out.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, for people that don't know, Will, the Winter Shoulder, made our logo. He made all this shit.
He made the logo.
I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what, man. It was a while back. I mean, I've kind of been. I know. Devin wanted me to do some other stuff for it. I fall a little behind on that, but I'm gonna try to get back to doing some more stuff. But yeah, I appreciate. I love you guys and the show, so show some love, and I had to
appreciate it, man.
Practice.
Thanks,
my,
Will.
My graphic arts. No problem, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely we'll hit you up. We'll hit you up, definitely, bro. Like for another one soon.
No worries,
Yeah,
man.
definitely, man. Definitely, because you're a guy we will love to have on at any time, man.
My pleasure.
So, Johansel, go eat some breakfast and do some work, man.
I have to check on my kids, man. They're quiet.
Oh shit! Hey, brother, when you hear quiet kids and they little kids, hey, they fucking up something.
Well, actually,
right now.
I'm not worried about my daughters. It's Derek. Derek, he's
oh yeah, the
quiet
boys.
right now.
Yeah, I don't have any boys,
so yeah.
But they're either asleep or they're up to something, like doing something wrong. Like
usually they wake up early, but lately,
usually
they wake up early, but because they're on school vacation right now. They're like sleeping in, like whatever. But I can hear my daughters with the phones. They're over there, but I don't hear Derek though. And that's goodbye.
Shit. All right, Sean, bro. Thanks. Hey, man. So I hit up Sean this morning. Like, yo, man, I think I want to do a little podcast. He's like, Dut, just let me know, Dut. I'm there, bro. Like, Sean, my main man. What's up, man?
What's going on? Look, it was just amazing. Obviously, just we want to test the stream. We want to get it perfect, the best we can.
But yeah, the best we can.
Especially leading up to E3 because it's gonna be we're gonna be live streaming that as well. We can't wait. I know everybody in the chat who comes in, tune in every week, and people who watch after as well. They can't wait for this E3 event. Just be excited. It's been fun. It's good trying it as well. And we probably had over 200 people. Luca came by, Will dropped by as well. It's just amazing. People in the chat, man, the super chats as well. It's just amazing to see that this community and showing the support. So respect to you guys, man. Just respect to you guys.
It was amazing, man. Like Luca, shout out to Luca. I love Luca, man. She supports, and she's excuse me, she's awesome, man. She's really awesome.
Yeah.
So let me get my cheap ass water bottle, Sean.
I couldn't believe it. I had to have some water today. Crazy.
That's a funny dude, man. So
it's because because I was rushing around today. I said to Dirt before live doing the stream, I'm shopping, I'm running around, the little ones messing about, chasing after her as well. So shit, I need cheap water bottle. It came in handy.
A cheap ass water bottle.
Oh, man.
All right, man.
It's
like
cheap. Look, I told you, bro. It's cheap ass shit, bro. You got a cheap water bottle, bro. Come on.
Hey, man.
Upgrade.
I just get my water from Kroger. I know you got no Krogers over there in the UK, but they're pretty common.
We don't have shit like that, bro. Have like
y'all have water bottles?
We got proper shit, premium stuff.
Oh,
I thought Derek was gonna say Walgreens water, but it's close enough,
And there's not a lot of Walgreens by me. Of course, there's Walmarts everywhere, but it's more
of
Rite Aids and shit by me.
Yeah, they expanded too much. I used to work there, and they just kind of had to shut down because they had too much going on. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
It was just ridiculous. Because you never notice like Walgreens across from like a Rite Aid all the time. It's ridiculous little.
Is that the cheap stuff?
No, it's okay. I mean, it could do better.
Cheap. You don't need to say it's okay. To say it's cheap and nasty.
Hey yo, G Wiz, I'm gonna start buying Fuji's, man. I'm start buying that bougie water. So Sean can stop talking shit.
Sean is in the UK, so he would know it from Boots. Boots is combined with Walgreens, so they're like one now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
cool.
So basically, Boots is a premium stuff, and you got the dog shit stuff. I got it.
You could probably. I don't know. You could probably say that, I guess.
All right, guys, we're about to get out of here. Thank you again for 230 people was in here. I cannot believe that shit on a random Friday morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. Bro, listen, guys. Monday, make sure you tune in, bro. We got another killer pony video, bro. Honestly, you're gonna love this one. I can't wait to you guys to see it.
Make sure you send it to me again, punk. I couldn't download it.
Keep them coming, John.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We out of here. Let's go ahead and hit this video.
Shout out to everybody. Love you guys, man.
Shout out to you guys.
I'm sorry, Will. I cut you off, bro.
No, it's all right, man. I was just saying shout out to the crew and shout out to the guys who showed up.
Okay.
You guys are awesome.
All right, y'all.
He did us a favor with that dog shit.
Shut up. No, it didn't. Shut up.